My next centre back, I mentioned kind of my adoration for Denmark. I went with current Barcelona's Andreas Christensen. So
Yeah.
Denmark. So obviously, what happened to Eriksson in Finland, in the Euros. So basically, we didn't have a great group stage campaign, and it reached a point we needed to beat Russia to make it past the group stage. And I think my brother had a tennis match, and my whole family went to it. And I said, "No, I'm staying home. I'm watching this Denmark Russia game." And if you look at my Discord status, it's actually Andreas Christensen is king, and that's because I made it that day and haven't changed it since. Andreas Christensen scored this banger from outside the box, and I remember after all the emotion I went through, like every football fan, that thing with Eriksson was tough, but like I was really back in Denmark. These were my boys in that Euro, and just to kind of go through all that within the span of a week and all that emotion, like when that ball went out, like I was alone in my living in my living room in my house. I just dropped my knees and started screaming. Like I genuinely put it up there with my top 5 most emotional football moments ever, just because I felt like when that ball hit the net and it was such a bang goal, like all the emotion from the past weeks, it all just came out there. And obviously from there we had an incredible run in the Euros, which was ended by the bastards known as England. But yeah, I mean, Christensen, like I'm not gonna lie, he's a player I always like to see do well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't necessarily follow him too closely, but just because he gave me that one moment, I couldn't not include him.
But that was the Euros, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Euro 2020, which took place in 2021.
Yeah, finished in Wembley. All the English fans watched them lose in their own stadium. What a great year. That was 2021 actually took place, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny because I think Luke Shaw scored the opening goal, and I think like he's one of 2 English players to ever score in a final, which I find it so funny that one of them's Luke Shaw. Like for 20 years, people are gonna think he was some like striker. It's like, nah, he's the backup left back.
Yeah.